Nitrosites, it is me, the Nitro General here, and welcome back to the first video in a brand new series that I am going to be doing on the channel. Now, if you guys watched the last video I put up, I did a video going over my opinions on all of the new Pokemon. Now, I just want to start off by saying I am so sorry for the length of that video. I did not think it was going to be that long. I did not think I was recording for that long. I honestly thought that I was going for like 20, maybe 30 minutes. And I said that in the video that I didn't want to make it very long. And I made it really long. So I really do want to apologize for that. So if you guys skipped around, I don't blame you. But if you guys watched it, thank you so much. But doing that video has really inspired me to make a new series on my channel. Now, I'm going to be doing a bunch of tier lists on a bunch of stuff. But this first series, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through every generation in a different video and talking about my opinions on the different Pokemon. So obviously today we are doing Generation 1, the OG of Pokemon, all of the original 151 Pokemon. I am going to try to go a little faster because I do not want to make this video as long as the last one. So, if I don't give way too much explanation for some Pokemon, that is why. So, with the hope of conceiving time, I am going, not conceiving, I don't know what word I was trying to say there. With the hope of not going too long, I'm just going to get right into this video. So, first up, and by the way, these are not by number, which is really annoying to me, but I couldn't find a tier list with them in number. So I'm just going to be doing this. So our first ones are Voltorb and Electrode. I'm going to put... Oh, cool, they don't have the white backgrounds. I'm going to put Voltorb in A tier. It's not a bad Pokemon. If you guys are wondering, S tier is the best. D tier is the worst. Basically, S tier is I love it so much. D tier is I hate it. A tier is... It's pretty good. C tier is... it could be better. And B tier is, I'm pretty impartial to it. So I think Voltorb is a pretty cool model, to be honest. I really think it's pretty awesome. I'm going to put Electrode and in B tier. I combined them into just beer. Yeah, so I'm going to put him in B tier. I don't really care for the design very much. I'm going to put Execute in B tier again. I don't know. I don't really care for Execute that much. I don't really like Executor that much. I'm not going to put it in D tier, but it could be better. Cubone is adorable. I am going to put it in A tier. Marowak is pretty dope. I'm going to also put that in A tier. Hitmonlee is going to go to S tier because I love Hitmonlee. It is such a cool Pokemon. I think it's really dope. Hitmonchan is going to go to A tier. Again, it's a pretty cool design, but at the same time, I just don't like it as much. Lickitung is going to A tier, only because Lickitung was the first Pokemon that I ever found shiny, like legitimately found in the wild shiny, and that's why it's not going to like C tier. But yeah, so it's definitely going. By the way, this video is sponsored by Dell. Not really, but the ad's just gonna stay there. I can't figure out how to make it go away, so I apologize for that. Coughing, I'm gonna put it in C tier. I'm not totally, it could be better. Same with Wheezing. I'm gonna put Wheezing in B tier because I like Wheezing a little bit more, but I don't really care for it. Caterpie is gonna go into B tier. Not A tier, B tier. I'm pretty impartial to Caterpie. It is the first, bug type Pokemon that we ever had. So, Rhyhorn's gonna go into B tier. I don't really care for Rhyhorn that much. Oh no, what did I do? Okay. Rhydon, I'm going to put in to A tier. But because I think Rhydon is just a dope Pokemon. Chansey can go into B tier. I don't really care for Chansey. C tier for Tangela. I don't know. Whenever I hear Tangela now, I don't know if you guys were watching YouTube for this long, but I used to watch a guy on YouTube that was part of Team Craft, if you guys didn't know, a Minecraft YouTuber thing from like 2013, Husky Mudkips. Well, no, he wasn't in Team Crafted, I don't think, but he did a Pixelmon series, and like when Pixelmon was like real early, like blocky crap that you guys probably, if you know what Pixelmon are, don't even remember it because it's been so long ago. But whenever he got a Tangela, he always called it Tangalia, and he would always nickname it Tangalia Jolie instead of Tangelia. I don't know why, but now whenever I see that, all I can hear is his voice saying that from like 7 years ago now. So, but yeah, Horsey is going to go into S tier. No, how do I get back? Okay, there we go. Horsey's gonna go into S tier. I love Horsey; it's adorable. Siege's going to go into A tier. If you guys didn't know, the evolutions of these guys are not Generation 1. Even though they're evolutions of these Pokemon, they'll probably be in the Generation 4 video. Kangaskhan, I'm going to put Kangaskhan in B tier. I don't really think Kangaskhan is great. Seeking's going to go into C tier. It definitely could be better. Goldeen, I'm going to put into B tier. I definitely think it's kind of a cool design. Metapod's also going to go into B tier. I'm not really, I don't know. Starmie and Staryu are both going to go into, I know that Staryu and Starmie, but I said them backwards, are both going to go into B tier, just because I'm not really, I don't know. Mr. Mime is going to go into C tier. It could be better. Scyther, I'm going to put into A tier. I think Scyther is a super cool design. I love it. If you guys watched my top 5 most hated Pokemon of all time, you already know Jinx is going into D tier. I hate Jinx. I hate the look of Jinx. I hate the cry of Jinx. I hate it so much. And it's even worse that I was trying to complete the 151 shiny Pokemon challenge, Pokemon Let's Go, and Jinx was the only one. I never completed it, but Jinx was the only one up until then that actually ran away from me while catching it. And I can't. I hate it so much. Electabuzz and Magmar are both going to go into S tier. I think they're super cool. I love them. Pinsir can go into A tier. I think that's a pretty dope looking Pokemon. Tauros can also go, actually, you know what? I'm going to put Tauros in C tier and B tier. I don't really know. Magikarp is going to go into B tier. I don't know. Same with Butterfree. Gyarados could definitely go into A tier. It would have made it into S tier, but I just think it's overused, and it's kind of lost its stuff for me. Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so that's going into S tier. Ditto can go into B tier. Just, I don't know. I don't quite like it that much. Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon are all going into S tier because they're adorable. Eevee's adorable. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love the Eevee evolutions. So awesome. Just love it. Porygon's going to go into A tier. I think Porygon is super cool looking. It's got a dope design. Ammonite and Amistar are going to go into A tier. They're both pretty cool Pokemon. I really think they're pretty cool fossil Pokemon. I think it's really cool that they used a, oh crap, what do they call Omnimite? Crap, it's a, not Trilobite. I can't think of what they call it. Let me know down in the comments. I'm a geology major and I still can't think of it, but I don't know. Weedle's gonna go into B tier. Yeah. Kabuto and Kabutops, I'm going to put into S tier because they are some of my favorite fossil type Pokemon of all time. I think they're really awesome. Kabutops is, scissor hand things are pretty dope. I like that. Aerodactyl's going to go into A tier. I think he's a pretty cool Pokemon. So is Snorlax. Snorlax is awesome. I'm going to put the legendary birds all in A tier also just because they're pretty cool. I mean, I definitely can't say I'm kind of like impartial to them because they're awesome. But Dratini is going into S tier. Dratini is amazing. Love the design. So is Dragonair. I love both their designs. Dragonite's going to go into A tier. I do like Dragonite, but at the same time, I wish he would have kept his slithery, stinky body like Dratini and Dragonair because they are both so adorable. I love them so much. Kakuna is going to go, just like all the other bug-type Pokemon, is going into B tier. Mewtwo is going to go into A tier again. I think Mewtwo is a dope Pokemon. Mew is going to go into S tier because it is adorable and the best mythical Pokemon. Strangely enough, Beedrill is going into S tier also because Beedrill is the best bug Pokemon. One of the best, at least top 3 best bug type Pokemon of all time. Can't change my mind. Also, it might stem from my use of Mega Beedrill in the competitive scene and absolutely sweeping with the thing. And I don't know, I love it. Pidgey and Pidgeotto are going to go into the A tier. They're cool Pokemon, but I don't really know. Pidgeot is going to go into A tier. I really, really like Pidgeot. I think it's a dope Pokemon. I really like its sprites in the later generation. I think they're pretty cool. Rattata's going to go into S tier. I think it's a cool little rat Pokemon. Raticate, though, I'm going to put into C tier because I don't really like Raticate that much. Bulbasaur, I'm going to put into A tier. It is definitely such a great starter Pokemon, and you just can't hate it. I'm going to put both. I'm going to put Spearow and Fearow both into... I'm going to put Spearow into B tier, just because, I don't know. Spearow and Fearow, just because I don't really know. Ekans can go into C tier also, or B tier also. Arbok, I'm going to go to A tier. I think Arbok is dope. Love it. You can't not like Pikachu, so Pikachu's going into... Pikachu and Raichu are both going into A tier. They're both awesome Pokemon. Love it so much. Sandshrew and Sandslash. I'm going to put Sandshrew in A tier because of how adorable it is. Sandslash is going into B tier. I'm not really, I don't know, I'm kind of impartial. Nidoran female is going into B tier. Nidoran male is going to go into A tier because I think Nidoran male is a little cooler looking, cuter looking. Ivysaur is going to also go into B tier. There's a lot of A tier. There's a lot of Pokemon that's going to be going into A tier that I really like. Just because it's a pretty cool second evolution. You just can't unlike it. Nidorina and Nidorino are both going to go into B tier. You can't not like them. Nidoqueen's going to go into B tier. It's funny that I put them right next to Kangaskhan, and it kind of looks like they're evolutions, but they're not. Nidoking is going to go into A tier, because I think Nidoking is dope. Clefairy... I'm going to put Clefairy in C tier. I'm going to put Clefable in C tier too. I don't really care for them that much. I think their design is a little lazily done. Vulpix and Ninetales are going into S tier because if you guys watch my top 5 favorite Pokemon, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time is Ninetales, and it is my favorite Pokemon of Generation 1. Jigglypuff I'm going to put into A tier. You can't not like Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is adorable. Wigglytuff is going to C tier. I don't really like it. Venusaur is going to go into A tier. Venusaur's dope. Cool starter Pokemon. Don't really have very much to say. Zubat and Golbat are going to go into B tier. They would be C tier, but at the same time, Crobat is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I can't. The Vileplume line, I am going to go straight. Well, Oddish is going to go into C tier. Gloom is going into D tier, and Vileplume is going into C tier. I hate Gloom. It's definitely not one of my least favorite Pokemon of all time. I just don't like the design. I hate the design, and Oddish, they might all be bumped up one, unless for the fact that we got them in Sword and Shield, but we didn't get some other Pokemon that are way more deserved to make it. Paris is going to go into C tier. I don't really care for it. Parasect, I think he's a little bit cooler, so I'm going to put him into B tier. Venonat is going to go into B tier. Venomoth is also going to go into B tier. They're okay. Charmander is going to go to S tier because it is adorable. Love it. Dugtrio and Diglett are both going to go into A tier. I think they're both really, really cool Pokemon. I don't know why, but I really like them. Meowth is going to go into C tier. Persian is going into A tier because I think Persian is a super cool cat Pokemon, and the fact that you can ride it and Pokemon Let's Go was super cool. I like that. Psyduck is going to go into C tier, and Golduck is going to go into B tier. I don't know. They're okay, but I don't really like them that much. Mankey is going to go into A tier. I think Mankey is super cool. Primeape, on the other hand, is alright. It's a fine Pokemon, B tier. Growlithe is going. Growlithe and Arcanine are both going to go into S tier because you can't think that they're not cool Pokemon because they are. They're just dope. I love them. Charmeleon's going to go into A tier. It's a dope second evolution. I think it definitely lost its cuteness a little bit. But, yeah. Poliwag's going to go into A tier just because of how adorable it is. Poliwhirl is going into B tier. Poliwhirl. Just because it's a little dead on the inside. Poliwrath is going into A tier because I love Poliwrath. I think it's cool. Abra and Kadabra are going into A tier because they're dope. Alakazam is going into S tier because it's just a dope Pokemon. Just an amazing Pokemon. Love it so much. Machop and Machoke are going into A tier, and Machamp was going into S tier because Machamp was my favorite Pokemon up until like a year or so ago. Bellsprout is the only one of these evolutions that I'm going to put in the A tier because it's kind of cute. But Weeping Bell and Victory Bell are going into B tier just because, I don't know, they're not great. Charizard, you can't not put Charizard in S tier. Charizard is one of the best starters of all time. Tentacool is going to go into A tier, B tier because of how annoying it is. But Tentacruel is going to go into A tier because it's actually kind of dope to use competitively. Geodude and Graveler are going to go into B tier. Golem, on the other hand, I'm going to stick into A tier because it's just a cool Pokemon. Ponyta and Rapidash are going into S tier. They're adorable. I think they're super cute. Rapidash would probably go into A tier, except for the fact that it's got an amazing shiny. Slowpoke. I don't really care about Slowpoke that much. Slowbro, on the other hand, I don't really like. Didn't I already do Machop? Oh, I guess he must have came out, so Machop is in there. Squirtle, I'm going to put it into A tier. Squirtle is adorable. I think it's dope. Magnemite and Magneton are going to go into B tier. Or are going to go into C tier, I should say, because I don't really care for them that much. But same as Farfetch, Doduo and Dodrio are also going to go into B tier. I just don't really care for them. Seal and Dugong are going to go into A tier. I think Seal is adorable, and Dugong has a really cool design. Grimer and Muck are going to go into B tier just because, I don't know. I don't really care for them that much. Wartortle is going into A tier. Can't like Wartortle. Shelder is going to go into A tier because he's really cute. Cloyster is going to go into B tier. Ghastly and Haunter are going to go into A tier because they're just super cool. And Gengar is going into S tier because Gengar is so cool. That is a dope Pokemon. Onix is going to go into B tier. So is Drowsy and Hypno. And then I'm also going to put Krabby and Kingler into B tier. And the last one is going... Oh, no, you stay into your place. Know your place. Blastoise is... I'm going to put into A tier. I was thinking about putting it in S tier, but I think it's super cool. You know what? I'm going to put it in S tier because it's just awesome. So, we got all my favorite Pokemon of Generation 1. Hitmonlee, Lapras, that's not how you say that. Lapras, Horsey, you have Electivire and Magmortar, you have Eevee and the Eevee evolution, it's got Kabuto and Kabutops, you have Charmander and Charizard, obviously, Dratini and Dragonair, Beedrill, Mew, Vulpix and Ninetales, Growlithe and Arcanine, Alakazam, Machamp, Squirtle, and Blastoise, Ponyta and Rapidash, and Gengar. And then you have all the other ones. I'm not going to go over all these, but I will scroll through a little bit quick in the B tier. These are all the Pokemon that I think are pretty cool, have pretty awesome designs, but they're not my favorite Pokemon, but they're all pretty awesome. I think they're all pretty great. And then you have the B tier. That other one was A tier. This one is B tier. All the ones that I'm pretty much impartial to. I don't hate them. But I don't love them either. I'm just kind of impartial to them all. But yeah, and then you have the last, second to last tier and C tier are all the Pokemon that I don't hate, but they could be better. And then you have the worst Pokemon of Generation 1, Jinx and Gloom. So there you guys have it. That is my tier list for Pokemon Generation 1, the original Pokemon, the original Pokemon, 151 Pokemon. I hope this video wasn't too long. I think I've only been recording for like 20 minutes, but that's what I said last time, and the video ended up being 40 minutes. But if you guys liked it, make sure you slap that like button. If you want to know where I get this tier list from, it is right there, right above me, right at tiermaker.com, right there. So if you want to put that in, go check out, make your own tier list. If you want to make a tier list for me, go ahead, let me know. But if you guys want to make your own videos, or if you just want to make your own tier lists, go to the website. They're dope. There's a lot of ones that have already been made anyway. So, but yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. I don't know when the next video will be out. It might be out tomorrow. I do not know. I've definitely been feeling a lot better recently with my mental health and stuff. But so yeah, but so yeah, so the other video might be out tomorrow. I don't know 100%, but I really hope it is. I thought I saw something on the ceiling as I was doing this. I'm sorry. So if you guys liked it, make sure to slap a like on the video. Really goes a long way. I enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. But other than that, that is pretty much it. So I will see you whenever I see you next, guys. Next year, General out. Peace.